Good morning. Thank you for coming back to Question Research. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, the link for Instagram should be in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram at Question and Research. Today's subject matter for the Black History Moment is Annie Malone. She is one of the first women who did like hair care, but she was mainly focused on hair scalp. Just like Madam CJ Walker mainly focused on, products. Annie Malone also focused on straightening the hair. And what I found out is that she hired Madam CJ Walker to be a sales agent for her company. So Annie Malone, she was born in 1877 and she passed away in 1957. And she is from Missouri. Eventually she moved to Chicago. So as a young child, her parents passed away very early, so she had one of her older sisters raised her. And due to her being sick a lot, she missed a lot of school. But she found out that she had a knack for chemistry. So she developed that skill. So at the time for black hair care products, a lot of the products were pulling out hair. Madam CJ Walker also experienced hair loss as well. But Annie realized that there was a lot of products that did not cater towards black women's hair and upkeep and health and keeping the hair. So she developed the whole thing about the scalp. Annie also when she developed her products, of course, during a certain time, she was denied access to certain distribution channels because of her race. So therefore, she would do door-to-door sales and also did demonstrations. It's kind of like the first start of like Mary Kay and also those Tupperware parties that many people would have do parties like that. So she also started a college called Poro College in St. Louis in 1918. And this school grew to about 32 schools in the 1950s, and that was pretty successful for her time, having schools that you develop as a black woman. And especially at that time, that's still pretty good if you have 50 schools now developed in 2020. So she did get married. Unfortunately, it did not last, so her husband wanted to take half and he did. And she moved to Chicago, and then she also had another financial hit when the stock market crashed. But to me, that did not stop her. She still made a way for herself. She helped develop a millionaire by Madam C.J. Walker because she hired her as a sales agent. They both gained their own money, wealth. Annie Malone, I haven't heard of her until I started doing some research on her. So I'm glad to know about women like Annie Malone and other people that I'll be doing throughout this month. So thank you for tuning in to Question and Research. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk about tomorrow's subject. Tomorrow's subject is Ralph Metcalf. So we'll talk about him briefly and talk about some of the things that he's done and accomplished in his lifetime. Have a great one. Bye.